Hello there guys, my name is Jake, and today I'm going to be doing a video that's a little bit different than what I normally do. I'm going to be showing you guys how to fix Modern Warfare crashing your Spectrum internet. Now the reason I say Spectrum specifically is because that's what I use, and that's what I found people online who are experiencing the same issue are using as well. This seems to be a Spectrum unique issue. However, if you're not using Spectrum, and you're having the same issue, feel free to follow along. The steps might not be exactly the same for you, but overall, it will be pretty similar. You just might have to do a little bit of outside research on your own. Now, with that out of the way, I want to specify that this will work on PC, PS4, and Xbox, but you will need a PC of some kind to implement these changes. Now, let's get into it. So first, you want to come down to your start menu and type in CMD. You're going to run the command prompt as administrator and then type in ipconfig. It's going to bring up a bunch of information that's going to be a little bit overwhelming if you've never seen it before, but don't worry, all we're looking for is default gateway. The number that we want is this one down here. It might not be the same exact one for you, but it'll be similar in format. So remember this number, 192.168.1.1. All right, got it? Now we're going to open up an internet browser. I use Google Chrome. Once you've got Chrome or your other internet browser open, go ahead and type in that number into the address bar, 192.168.1.1 for me. It might be different for you. Click enter. It's going to say not secure, but don't worry about it. We're just changing the router settings. So by default, the login information for the Spectrum router is admin. All right. So I do recommend changing this, but for the purposes of this video, I set mine back to the default just so you could follow along. So click login. It's going to bring you to this page. We're going to ignore all this and go up to advanced. Next, you want to click Internet Connectivity. And then we're going to scroll down to Manually Specify DNS. Yours will say Obtain DNS Automatically. You're going to switch that to Manually Specify DNS. And then for DNS 1 and 2, what I recommend is 1.1.1.1 and 1.0.0.1. This is Cloudflare's DNS servers. But if you have others that you like to use, maybe Google's, feel free and put those in. All right. So go ahead and click apply after you've typed that in. It might show you an error up here. Don't worry, after a couple seconds, it disappears and everything is fine. Next, we're going to go to the home page up here. And then here, we're going to be looking for your device specifically, the one that you use to play Modern Warfare. If it's PC, you're going to be looking for a PC. If it's an Xbox, and so on. Now, depending on which connection your device is connected to will dictate which column it's in here. So look at the SSID, that's the network name that your device is connected to. Mine is an Ethernet, so I'm going to be looking in this column here. So to identify which device you're using, it depends on the platform that you're on. If you're on computer, you can go ahead and go to the start menu, type in computer, right-click on this PC and click properties. Here you'll see your computer name. Mine is desktop H1D4Y7. If I go back to the list of devices, I can see it right here. If you're using a PS4, something that I've noticed is that it'll say Sony Computer Entertainment down here. About Xbox, I'm not sure if it'll say Microsoft underneath. So the only information I can give you is that you're going to need to know the IP address. And I'll put links below on how to find the IP of both Xbox and PS4 to help you guys find that information. So once you find your device, go ahead and click on it. I do play on PC. However, I've already done the port forwarding on this, so for demonstration purposes, I'm going to do it on PS4. So this is the PS4. I'm going to click on it. Next, I want to go to port forwarding. And here you'll see the input for adding a port that you want to open. For this, you're going to want to type a custom service name. I recommend doing Modern Warfare. so that you can identify it later. And then for protocol and external port, we're going to need to use the Activision support site here. I'll put this link in the description, but basically you're going to want to choose your platform, PC, PlayStation 4, or Xbox One. Again, we're using PS4 here. So you go to TCP first, and you get port 80, right? So we're going to add that to our external port, again, TCP protocol. For internal port, you can do 3074. It doesn't specify this, but you can add this to every single one of your ports that you're going to forward. The service can stay as other, and external host you can leave blank. Go ahead and click add, and it'll say data successfully saved. And after you finish going through the entire list of ports on both TCP and UDP, you're going to see down here that your ports are added. And after you do that, you're all done. You can click log out, and you will now be able to successfully play Modern Warfare without your internet crashing, at least as much as it used to. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments below if it worked, if it didn't work. And I hope I'll see you in the next video.